ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्न सर्व प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Om Shri Sai Ram. I welcome all of you to this meditation session on 15th of May 2020. And today we're going to be meditating on gratitude. Gratitude is something that we often take it for granted. And we think of it merely as a courtesy that we are taught right from school onwards to thank people whenever they do something to us. And it does become a way of life, but somewhere we tend to get very casual about it. And it becomes more of a formality or a routine. But gratitude has been seen to have that kind of a power that it can unblock all the things that are stagnant in our life, because gratitude brings in a huge energy. It releases what is blocked. Gratitude brings in so much abundance in our lives. And at the end of the day, everything around us is an energy. There's an energy inside of us uh, that we call as a soul or the Atman or simply as you know an energetic experience. There is energy outside of us. We call it whether as atoms or molecules or the all-pervading consciousness or even God. So everything ultimately boils down to energy. And to experience this energy as one stream of consciousness, both within and without, is actually all that life is about. And it is for this a lot of these scriptures have been written, the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Bible, and every religion ultimately talks about experience of that God. And in the Sanatana Dharma, in the understanding of the Indian way of looking at the divine consciousness being that one source, that one energy, is really the reason for our coming in again and again, taking birth again and again, lifetime after lifetime, is to only experience this and understand that everything is one, both within and without. So today's session is about, as usual, experiencing this energy, and we're going through various topics and various facets through which we can experience that oneness. And I hope that these meditations are helping all of you to make that connect, because a lot of times we feel a surge of energy coming through us, but we are not able to identify it. We are not able to relate to it. And the intention behind creating these sessions during this lockdown period was the inspiration from the divine that each one of us needs to recognize this dormant energy in us as we go through these periods of silence, these periods of contemplation. We need to acknowledge the truth of ourselves, the energy that is the truth of our being. And once we start to experience it, it opens up a whole new dimension. It opens up completely new chapters. And pretty much our progress to that goal becomes much, much faster. And we can move towards that beautiful zone because the time is right. This is the time, we've been talking about this many times. We are at the cusp. We are at the point of transiting from the current level of energy, which has been bound down or tied due to the lowered consciousness of the Kali age. And as we are moving in towards the era of light, as the planetary vibrations are changing, as we are receiving more and more of light, we will be able to experience this much more. We'll become aware of it much more, and that awareness is ultimately the idea that we explored in our last meditation, which was on awareness. So, with that rather long prelude today, I'd request all of you to sit back straight, uh, try and get your back, neck, and head in a straight line. And as I explained earlier as well, that it helps us to ensure that there is a free flow of energy once all our chakras are aligned, and energy starts to flow as we go into our meditations. So sit comfortably with your back, neck, and head in a straight line. Close your eyes. Bring your attention onto your third eye, which is the point in the center of the two eyebrows on your forehead. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Now, keeping your awareness, let's go through this journey. And once again, we move into the reality to which we belong. And every time we visit the new reality, we are creating our familiarity with the new world, and we are beginning to take and create a home for ourselves. So we've crossed the bridge already, the bridge of turmoil and transition, and we've negotiated it beautifully, fearlessly, because we all know that everything is impermanent in life, and all that comes is temporary, transitory, and eventually it passes away. And everything that comes and happens is for our growth, is for our evolution from a lower form of consciousness to a higher form of consciousness. And with love in our hearts, and with knowing that the divine consciousness, God, Guru, or whatever entity or energy or name that we are familiar with, is going to guide us and is going to be present with us as we move through the storms, as we move through challenges, as we learn to let go and move into this most beautiful new age, new dimension, new world, and we step in with our right foot forward into the age of love and light. And as we move forward, we're greeted by the light, which is so gentle today, so soothing on your face, on your hands, on your neck, on your shoulders, and you feel a gentleness today, a softness today, a warmth which is so loving that you instantly feel the lightness first in your head. You feel as if your head has become absolutely light, and there is only a ball of light where your head was. And this light ball starts to move lower down and expands onto your neck, and your neck has now become light, and the ball slowly is moving constantly down to your shoulders. And wherever this light is going, all your body is dissolving into that ball of light and becoming one with it. Your arms have merged into this ball, down your chest. So the upper part of the chest has become one big ball, and this light moves down your ribs, to your stomach and abdomen. It's all become one ball of light. Down your hips, your thighs, knees. So you can now see that there is only your lower leg, ankle, and feet. And on these two are resting a big ball of light. That's all that is left of your body now. And slowly the ball is moving down, and now you see only your ankle and your feet are left, and there is a ball that is resting on your feet. And soon you're aware that there is only a ball of light. Even your feet have merged in that ball, and you have become a ball of light. But you have the awareness and the consciousness that has nothing to do with your body, that is awake, alert, and fully in the moment. You are able to appreciate this ball of light, and this ball is very fluffy and light, and a strong gust of wind comes, and you suddenly seem to be taken away by this gust of wind, and you are flying in the air like a ball which is completely light. This freedom of flight and this flight of freedom is so beautiful because not only you're weightless and light, not only you're up in the sky, not only you have no fear, but you're aware, you're able to enjoy it. You're able to experience the blueness of the sky. You're able to experience the strength of the wind. You're able to experience the coolness of the wind. You're able to experience the formlessness and the weightlessness, which is so liberating, and that there is no destination in mind. You're not going anywhere, yet you're going somewhere. You don't know where you're going, but you don't mind where you're going. You come down and you sit on top of a tree next to a nest of two birds. These are two beautiful white birds, and you're a white ball of light. And you're admiring them, and they are looking at you curiously, wondering who you are. And suddenly, in your awareness, you feel so much of gratitude. You feel so thankful that you had this opportunity today to be perched up high on a tree. It's something that you always wanted to do as a child, to climb up the tree. You would have done it also, but whenever you reached a certain height, either you would feel scared that you might fall, or your parents might be calling you to come down, not wanting you to get hurt. But today, without even wanting, without even an effort, you are at the top of such a high tree. You, you've reached there without even wanting to, but yet you're so aware and so much full of gratitude to this age, to this light, to this lightedness, to this weightlessness, and to the breeze for bringing you here. You're thankful to all of them. You're, you have gratitude for your awareness that you're able to experience this at this point of time. You're thankful to this beautiful tree for giving you shelter. You're thankful to those two beautiful white birds for opening up their home to you and greeting you as if you are one of them, as if you are one feathery creature all bundled up into a ball. You're thankful to this light for giving you this warmth, this gentleness, and then one of the bird comes and picks you up through its claws very gently, takes you on a flight. You are much closer to the ground now, and you can see everything below. You're seeing those lovely trees full of fruits. You're seeing fields of flowers, all bright and beautiful. You're so happy for this aerial passage, as if you're inspecting the fields. You fly past your two favorite lions, those majestic, golden, beautiful creatures who seem to be raising their head in acknowledgement of your flight, saying, "Welcome home," even though you're a ball of light, but they're able to recognize you because the energy and the consciousness that is experienced by all through the interconnectedness of this matrix of light. And this bird as if knowingly, intuitively, as if having an inborn guidance system takes you to the garden of your home, and for once you didn't have to open the gate. The bird gently puts you in the garden of your own home. You're amazed at how did the bird know that this was your home, and you realize that the same consciousness exists everywhere in everyone, and that there are just no differences, only different shapes, only different modalities, but the same oneness. And you start to roll over the garden. You're so much in gratitude to this bird. You thank the bird for this lovely ride. You thank the trees for all the fruit that they are bearing, quenching the hunger of so many, to the flowers who bring so much of beauty and joy and provide nectar to so many bees and insects. You're so grateful. Your heart is filled with gratitude today. You're so grateful to the garden, the grass on the garden, which is feeling so nice on your touch of your light. And as you roll towards the door of your home, your cottage, you are wondering how you're going to open the door today, since you cannot perceive any hands. You're just a ball of light. And as you enter the porch, and as you come closer to the step of the door, the door magically opens up for you. It's as if the same consciousness dwells in the door. You are so thankful to this consciousness. You are so thankful to the door for perceiving your presence and for opening itself up and allowing you to roll in into your own home. And you look around and you see the beauty of and the warmth and the welcomingness of your home, and you roll towards the center where the beam of light coming from the skylight awaits your presence. As you come to the center, you feel that the light which is around you has just grown in some intensity, and you're locked in place, connected and plugged into the source once again. You're plugged into the source of creation, and the energy of the source has become one with you now, and you are in a fully charged mode. And as you look back, you realize that not long ago you were like a small seed, a small ball in the womb of your mother, and you were given nourishment by your mother. The food she received reached to you, and you pay your first gratitude to your mother while within the womb for all the nourishment and care she took for you so that you developed well. And then you were born, and you give gratitude now to the doctors and all the medical staff and the hospital where you were born. You give gratitude to all the family and friends who came to see you, who came to wish you well, who came to welcome you in this world. You give gratitude to the mother's milk. You give gratitude to your mother for bringing you to this world. Give gratitude to your father for being there and providing for you and taking care of all your needs. Give gratitude to your siblings for all the games, all the fun, all the fight that you have as you grow up. Give gratitude to your grandparents and all the other close relations who are contributing and have contributed to your growth, to your becoming who you are today. Your gratitude to all your teachers in school and all your playmates, your friends with whom you've played long, endless hours of your favorite game, and those fights that you've had with them, and the movies you've seen. Gratitude to all of them for all that was essential for you to be here and now in this beautiful world of love and light. If even one thing was absent, you would not be here today. So, thank you to all of them as you grew up and you went to college. Gratitude to all your teachers and your friends and all those special relationships that came in your life as you grew up. Gratitude to all the experiences that you've had all the beautiful memories that you have, gratitude to them, gratitude to the people who made those memories, gratitude to all the circumstances, events, and people who gave you hard times, difficult times, painful memories. Remember that they were the most essential elements of your growth. Say gratitude to them because they taught you what you were not willing to learn. Remember, every relationship in our life comes for a reason, and the reason is for us to learn, for us to learn things that we are not wanting to, what we are avoiding. They bring in those situations so that we can acknowledge them, accept them, resolve them, and that makes us grow. So, say a big thank you to all the people who have brought in all these experiences, especially the ones that you did not want, the ones that gave you pain. Say special thank you to all of them because we all like to be amongst people who make us laugh. But the value of laughter, the value of happiness is only when there is pain. No story can be done, no happy ending can ever take place without any pain. Thank you for this appreciation. Be in gratitude that you can appreciate this and thank your spouse for putting up with you and giving you all of themselves. Thank all your professional colleagues and people you work with for having contributed to where you are today. Thank the company that you work in or the business that you run, for that gives us sustenance. Thank the farmer for giving you the food. Thank the trader for bringing you the groceries. Thank the milkman for getting you the milk. Thank the newspaper man for getting you your daily paper. Thank the doctor for good health. Thank the architect for building you a home. Thank the barber for giving you a haircut. Thank all those people who are helping you. Thank the people you work with. Thank the people who work for you. Thank your boss. Thank your children, for they have made you grow. Thank this moment that we are connected. Thank this energy, this universal consciousness. Thank God for giving us this moment, for giving us this breath, for giving us this awareness, for giving us this opportunity. Thank this communication that we are able to connect irrespective of time and space and lands. Thank you to this internet and our computers and our phones and this technology. Thank you for this connectedness. Thank you to all the people who asked you to come to this meditation today. Thank you to this moment in time, which is so perfect, like a ball of light. Thank you for this perfect consciousness of this awareness of the beauty and grace. Thank your own self for this beautiful journey. Thank all the divine masters and beings and Baba for being here to guide us today. Thank this light and experience this love well up in you. Experience this abundance and grace inside of you. Experience this wave of gratitude moving from you to all the people that you've thanked today. Experience the whole world full of gratitude. Experience this gratitude coming together. Experience this gratitude moving from a million hearts and a billion hearts and through all the other animals and other species and other sentient and insentient beings. And this light of gratitude, this energy of gratitude is coming back to you, and you're in the center of it. And you can experience this energy right now coursing through you. You've never experienced this kind of an energy that's coming in. It's as if you're just a strong rocket of energy, and this energy is moving you into another dimension, another space, and you're floating somewhere in the consciousness. And this energy and this connection is so pure, so beautiful, something that you've never experienced before. We are in gratitude for this experience today. We're in gratitude to this virus called COVID 19 or the coronavirus for coming into our lives and giving us these opportunities, for bringing silence in our life, for getting us connected to our own selves, for giving us these experiences that would have eluded us. We thank you. You have played a divine role. In gratitude to you, you've given us this. We will not leave this ever, this experience. Now that you have fulfilled your task, you've fulfilled what you came for, you can go back from where you came. You have served the divine purpose. We thank you for it. We've accepted you. But now it's time for you to go back, for we have learned our lesson. We thank you for agreeing to go back. And slowly we bring our awareness back. We are back into our own cottage, back as a ball of light. And slowly we journey back from there, back to the entry of the age of love and light. And I thank all of you for being here today. This is how it was meant to be. And I thank the Divine Masters, Swami, and all the divine beings who come in love and peace for giving us this wonderful experience. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका Sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I thank you all. I hope you had a good session. Jai Sai Ram. Lots of love.